Alright, Assalamualaikum. Okay, today we will be presenting about buffalo livestock industry. Our group name is Valhalla. Okay, first we introduce ourselves. My name is Muhammad Syakir bin Shamshuazar. My metric number 204003.
Okay, my name is Dainal. My metric number is 201961.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Khalil bin Ismail. My metric number 201-9.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Nizar bin Ishak. Metric number 204008.
Hello, my name is Viefenz Carlvier and metric number 203461.
Alright, thank you. Okay, let's begin our presentation. Okay, the history of industry, which is buffalo. Okay, as we know, bovine meat derived from cattle or buffalo is the third most consumed meat in the world after pig meat and poultry meat. Okay, in Malaysia, bovine meat is widely referred to as beef, although semantically this is not accurate. Okay, beef refers to cattle meat, whereas buffalo meat is known by various names in different countries. The visual and taste similarities of the two make it indistinguishable by most consumers. Okay, in Malaysia, total meat consumption, which includes poultry meat, pig meat, bovine meat, and mutton, has increased almost threefold in half a century from 91 calorie capacity day in 1963 to 266 calorie capita day in 2013. Okay, the share of bovine meat in total meat consumption has increased by over 1 percentage point from 7.7% to 9.0%. Over the same period, Malaysians favor consumption of poultry over other meat. Okay, to figure 1, yeah. Okay, this is figure 1. As we can see, bovine meat, pig meat, and poultry meat in 1961 to 2013. Okay, Southeast Asian sea countries, with the exception of Brunei and Singapore, as data is unbelievable, and have been consuming less bovine meat than the world average, which is referred to figure 2. Despite the threefold increase in the consumption of bovine meat since 1963 in Malaysia, per capita consumption of bovine meat in 2013 was about half the world average, meaning 6.552 kilogram capita a year versus 12.15 kilogram capita a year. Nevertheless, Malaysian per capita consumption of bovine meat was still among the highest in the sea region. Okay, let's continue to figure 2. Okay, this is the consumption of bovine meat. Okay, in 1961 to 2013. Alright, okay. Malaysia meat producing cattle and buffalo and bovine meat production increased by 32% and 206% respectively from 1967 to 2017. These increments are still smaller than the growth registered by other countries as shown in figure 3 and 4. Malaysian remains one of bovine meat self-sufficiency level increase from 18% in 2004 to 30% in 2010 before dropping to 22% in 2018. So this figure 3 Okay, producing animals, slaughtered cattle and buffalo, selected Southeast Asian countries in 1961 to 2017. In figure 4, production, bovine meat, cattle and buffalo, 1961 to 2017. Okay, that's all for the history of buffalo industry. So we continue to the next presenter.
Moving on to the next topic, I will talk about the future trend in buffalo industry in Malaysia. So the right now the screen is showing us the average production of ruminant industry for cattle and buffalo in 2017. So this is the list state, the list of states that produce buffalo with with the number of population. So the highest is Pahang. We can see this, and the lowest is Perlis. Okay, next. So right now in 2020, production of beef and buffalo meat for Malaysia was 25,000 tons. Production of beef and buffalo meat of Malaysia increased from 16,000 tons in 2001 to 25,000 tons in 2020, growing at an average annual rate of 2.59%. Okay, next. So this is the graph showing us that the production of meat, beef and buffalo meat. So in 2020, we can see that there was a decrease, which is 3.85% in change. All right, next. Okay, this is some of the news in buffalo industry in Sarawak. The 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 program or this news, it says that the Buffalo Entrepreneurs Program is selected in Sarawak. So another 10 million budget was approved to increase this buffalo industry in Sarawak. All right, next. Okay, so in terms of future trend, the veterinary department has launched a disease prevention and control program, which is first tuberculosis or TB. All right, next. Same like foot and mouth disease. Okay, next. And it is also prevention and control program for disease brucellosis. All right, next. Okay, so in the 2017 report, this is the comparison of disease outbreak trends and efforts to control foot-mouth disease in Peninsular Malaysia. So in 2016 and 2017, the incidence of break, it goes from 64 to 31 in 2017, and countries involved is 12 in 2016 and 7 in 2017. So this vaccination injection in 2016, it is 349,000, and in 2017 it increased to 422,000. All right, next. So moving on to the challenges of buffalo industry in Malaysia. Firstly, livestock area provided for buffalo farming is very limited, expensive, and not suitable for livestock for the cultivation. So for the second challenges, we also lack of high quality local feed sources with a competitive price, and surrounding climate, which causes heat stress to livestock, which later affecting the population of livestock, and low number of average livestock population, which are not enough for consumers' demand, rather than high extraction rate, which is parallel to the increasing numbers of human population. All right, next. So this is also the challenges of buffalo industry in Malaysia. The threat of disease towards livestock, for example, foot and mouth disease and brucellosis, which comes from low hygiene or bad practice of livestock farming. So these cases usually happen in rural area, in village for sure. So low quality of livestock breed, which makes farmers hard to achieve optimum profit. And moving on, the challenges of financial funds provided by financial institution is insufficient with low approval rate to allow farmers to get financial funds to accommodate operational costs, especially in integrating modern technological and good farming mechanization procedure. So, problem to get competent and skilled human labor among youngsters. Only few of them are interested to be involved in livestock farming. Moving on to the next challenge, the increasing value or expense in order to get good livestock quality and operational costs for implementing agribusiness. So this is the news coming from UPM itself to to the tips how to take care of buffalo. All right, next. Next. So this one is another example of albino buffalo. All right, that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, I will present the trend of industry. For next slide, I will present the trend of industry. Okay, go to the next slide. Okay, first is about the trend of industry about the demand. From table 2, we can see the buffalo every year 2001 1,599 925.09 increase every year until annual growth per percent 2001 until 2040 1.34%. So the demand buffalo population in Asia so increase. This is due of the increased income of the population causing the demand of buffalo to increase. Okay, we go the slide. Okay, this slide is about the production. So production about the buffalo meat production. We go in 1994 until 2014, the production of meat will increase in South Asia South Central Asia, East Asia, others, the world. So the highest is from the milk production 2014, 12.339. This about average annual growth rates percent. So we'll go the fourth slide. Okay, ini about continue about production. About the meat production in Asia 2014. So we can see the buffalo 2,886 in Asia. In the world 3,124 in the world. So the percent Asia and world 92.38 percent. The percentage of the world 1.23. Okay, this is about the meat production in Asia 2014. Okay, we'll go the next slide. Okay, this is about the self-sufficiency. We'll go to about the buffalo in Malaysia. 2013 is 25.66 and 2014 25.29, drop. In 2015 will increase again 23.6. 2016 drop back 23.04, and 2017 drop 22.70, and 2018 22.88 will increase back. 2019 will 21.59. So the self-sufficient unstable about the self-sufficient in livestock in Malaysia 2013 until 2019. Okay, we'll go to the next slide. Okay, this is about the consumption of livestock products 2013 until 2019 in Malaysia. So about buffalo and cattle in Malaysia will unstable in 23 1,084 179 0 will increase in 2014, increase in 2015, but drop until 2016 and drop again 2017 and drop again 2018, but will come increase in 2019. So the consumption of livestock products 2013 and 2019 in 2016 and 2017 and 2018, maybe the consumption of livestock products not will enough to transport to another country. So it's focused in Malaysia. So we'll go the next slide. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Khalil. So I'm going to talk about the farming management. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the location. First, from our research, there are two locations that have a livestock. First is the KPM Dairy Buffalo Breeding Center, Kedah, and UPM Puchong Farms, Selangor. Okay. From this, we can see that objective of farming to be placed develop a breed of Muras Dairy Buffalo obtained from the India. And there are 3 stable or barn like 30 buffalo and 40 calf that are above 1 year. They have on dairy building and making pulvo place. Okay, in UPM, they have start since 1980 in 136 hectare area. There are two types of buffalo, that sawah buffalo and cattle buffalo. Okay, from this we can see if farmer want to build a barn, they need a large space, a big space, or to avoid smell pollution and to make easy then to manage the buffalo. The location also need nearly with water resource. Okay, next slide. Okay, so the next is housing. Okay, this is important component in the management farming. The characteristics in barn, first is isolation, safety from weather and predator, and lastly, healthy management. The good stable of barn that requirement is need waterproof, flow that's easy to clean, well satisfactory, and size 30 square foot. Okay, next. Okay, there are factor that's need to be the considered before the construction of the barn. Okay, first is condition of the right area to facilitate the segregation of livestock into the concern. Okay, two is strategic location in the middle of the grazing area, and three, close to the road to facilitate lorries to get and out of the background. And four, have suitable durability and match economic material. And lastly, is size of the barn adapt to the number of the type of livestock. Okay, so what is the purpose we need to know to build the barns? First is to facilitate livestock control and conduct of the disease control and prevent pests. Okay. Third is commercial purpose for lease to range in the needs. And lastly, save the cost from the small farmer. Okay, next. Next. Okay. Next is feeding and nutrient. Okay. Buffalo generally live with a variety of aquatic plant. They also eat the green fodder that's used for intensive meat production as well. And in livestock, the farmer feed the buffalo with the nutrient food such as fodder, CCP brand, silage grass, hay grass, and mollies will also give a supplement. Okay, the buffalo need 3 to 5% of its body weight a day per day, and buffalo can only rely on grass continue is good quality. Okay. KC supplement of 3 kg per day and mineral should be given to the buffalo. Okay, this supplement can reduce the quantity of grass eating. Okay, next. Next. Okay. This for water management. Okay, the source of drink of buffalo in the area is based on natural source, namely from river or ponds. And source of drink for buffalo in the barn is from the tap water. Okay, salt water or common to clean water for livestock are necessary gift at all time. Okay, proof for food and water. Each barn should have adequate food and drink, and this food and drinking space at the barn for livestock is 1.5 feet for food and 1 foot for drinking. Okay, next. Okay, this is healthy management from the livestock. Livestock instead are processed by veterinary healthy division. Uh, they do a blood sample for detect any kind of the disease. That do 2 times for 1 year. Okay. Secondly is the warming. Give twice for 1 year, and brucellosis vaccine it give 1 year to buffalo. Okay, this is injection for calf. To avoid the calf from age below 1 year to get any disease, the farmer will give injection to the calf for every level stage in the year. Okay, when the calf at 3 months, they will be give FMD to calf, and when turn 4 months, plague will be injection and to the calf, and during 6 months, the Imizol injection or deworming will be given to the calf if they need. Okay, okay, next. Okay, lastly, from my discussion is a bird of livestock. Okay, when the calf is born, make sure the mother is the calf to dry to make sure the calf is breathing naturally. Farmer will help to a problem birth to make sure it is not injured or deformed at birth, such as diagnosia, diagnosia. And where to care the calf is milk will be given until 3 months age, and they also will give a little fodder to the calf and check the stage of the healthy of the livestock. Okay. Make sure a barn in the middle temperature to avoid the disease or pneumonia. Okay. Okay. And lastly, when the calf almost big, separate the calf from his mom when turn 6 months. That's all for me. So I'm going to give the next presentation to Fan.
So we're moving to buffalo breed selection. In this topic, I will discuss about what is the best of buffalo breed and what is the character we need to consider to select the buffalo to select the buffalo breed. So the definition of breed selection is the purpose in which can you back the previous slide? Okay, the definition of breed selection is the process in which certain individuals in a population are included for becoming the parents of the next generation. Automatically, some are excluded for the purpose which are colored. Natural selection has been going on since age where animals which were stronger, which has better survivability, and which is more ancient with the environment around them for a better chance to reproduce. Okay, next slide. Okay. This slide show us the character and the use of buffalo. Use of this. This slide show us the list of buffalo breed. There are 14 lists of buffalo breed, and the best of buffalo breed are Mura, Nili Ravi, Jafari Badi, Suti, and Mesahana. Next. Okay, this slide show us the character and use of Mura breed. Mura is the one of the best breed for meat production. And Mura is from Delhi. And the breed color is jet black with marking on tail, face and extremities, massive body. Long tail with white switch, short and tightly collared and spiral in form. So this is the performance character and breed meat information. Okay, next. Okay, this is Nili Ravi. And Nili Ravi is from Punjabi. Okay, the physical character usually black and brown, well eyes and white mark on head, leg, tail, and have a muscle. The horn are small and tightly curled but slightly open as compared to that of Mura. Tail switch is white. And this is the productive trait and the milk information. Okay, next. Next, okay. Okay, Jafarabadi is also like Ravi, which is used for meat production. And Jafarabadi is from Kathiawara and Gujarat. And this is the physical character. Leg color, long body, messy head, long horns, going downward, sideways, compressing the head, forehead in prominent. And this is the performance information and leak information. Next. So we're moving to the character of the buffalo selection. To select the buffalo breed, we need to consider of this buffalo character, which is body structure, under conformation, placement of teeth, prominent neck veins, small face, tightly curled on, slim neck region, bulky arm, boat-like body conformation, size, soft and stretchable, small leg and bulky body. Okay, next. Okay, this is the step for selecting of sheep buffalo for meat production. When we want to purchase buffalo for meat production, we have to select healthy animals. And for that, we need to follow this step to selecting a dairy animals, which is body conformation, body weight, lactation story performance, capacity, health condition, age, number of lactation, whether animal is drying or lactating, amount of pregnancy, animals should follow owner instruction, the under should be in good shape and easy to milking, free of chronic disease, clear liners of teeth, leg, and toes, free of injury, past performance of the animals. Okay, next. Okay, lastly, this is the character that should not have to the buffalo breed. That is, which is poor of growth, late mature, not coming into heat, repeat breeder, long gap between two lactation, uncurable chronic disease, retained placenta, low milk production, unable to give milk without cloth. And that's all from me. Okay.
Alright, that's all for presentation from our group. So any question you can comment below or ask our group in WhatsApp group. Alright, thank you guys.
Thank you.